Howdy, everybody. Welcome to the RC Air Experience. Episode 41. We're just going to keep that in there. That's good. Episode 41. It's been a debacle trying to get this episode going, but I think we're good. We're good.
Yeah. I think we finally did it.
We've got H&R Drone Racing, Harry and Richard. Awesome. And this is pretty crazy that we're doing this. It just blows my mind sometimes when you think about how this is all organized. I'm in Canada. Anthony's in New York area. These guys are like on the other side of the circle or the globe. And it's pretty crazy that we're all doing this right now. So it's very cool. Thank you, technology, and welcome, guys, to the podcast.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. It's an honor.
Awesome. Thank you. So what's H&R Drone Racing?
Yeah,
what do you guys do?
What do we do? I guess what we like to do is, I guess we like to make highly experimental aircraft that have never been done before and make them into reality.
Yeah.
Everything from jet wings to wingsuits to coaxial aircrafts to VTOLs to quad tilt rotors and to the world's largest 3D printed heavy lift drone that flew a 3D printer.
Nice.
Yeah, just that cover.
It flew the thing that made it. That's cool. I just looking at your guys' YouTube channel, you've got 4.5 thousand ish subscribers on YouTube. I know you have a good presence on what am I thinking about?
Facebook.
Yes.
Facebook.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Are we missing any of them?
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, there's another one.
Cool. I think as well.
Yep. And they created they just told me they created a Discord for their fans as well, which is awesome. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Communicate with your fans. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to do some extra stuff that you can't do in the normal show.
Yeah.
Right. You guys have been kind of blowing up as of late. We were talking about this before the show, but you guys have 3.7 million views right now, right? Somewhere in that range, which is pretty cool.
It's a cool milestone.
I know in the beginning of our podcast, I remember you guys were like one of the first couple that like commented on a couple of our episodes. I remember that way back when. And then I started following you guys from that. And you guys definitely do some pretty cool projects. The wingsuit guys is pretty cool. That's a fun project.
There's 3 in that series. Yeah, we'll show you in a bit coming up. Yeah,
that's awesome. And then the largest 3D printed VTOL. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So it's inspired by films like Edge of Tomorrow, the one with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? And Transformers, the last night. There's sort of cameos in the background. Michael Bay wanted to put it in, so it's a concept aircraft that's never been done. It was modeled on the Osprey V-22. They tried to make that one. They tried to actually make the V-44, which is this one's kind of modeled on that. They instead made the V-22.
That's freaking awesome. Yeah,
we'll bring it up in a second. Yeah.
So you guys, sorry, go ahead, Anthony.
No, well, I was just going to ask why H&R Drone Racing, because you guys don't really seem to be doing a lot with drone racing.
I think racing's more of a metaphor. It's just we're going really, really fast.
Nice. How long have you guys been doing this for?
Yeah, they're always on the go. Yeah, and in the earlier days we did do some racing as well. So that's probably live stream, mainly on the live stream. And we'll probably jump back into that in the future because we've got some gates and things like that. So yeah.
Is that how you started out? You started out with like FPV drone racing?
Origin like the origin story kind of thing, or origin story. We've probably been between us been doing it for 60 years. So our uncle got us into it, and we used to do like RC planes and pylon racing and those sorts of things. Fully electric. We didn't do the gas. Some of our friends do that sort of thing, but we just did electric planes. We still go to the aerodrome and fly planes. Still part of a club. Oh yes, and our first plane that we've got was just hanging on the rafter. There's the Twin Star, so the multiplex Twin Star.
Yeah, I got
So,
you.
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
So what we used to do is we used to fly down the runway and pick up like a hat. We put like a hat, do a touch and go and pick up the hat on the nose and then take off and drop bombs off it and all that sort of
Little
stuff.
parachute man and stuff. Yeah, so that's where it sort of started from, and then when drones came along, we dove into that world, and then we started making our own designs, and and then
Escalate.
obviously 3D printing, and why not? If you can make it, and it hasn't been done before, we'll probably give it a go.
Yeah.
That's
Pushing that
awesome.
one.
Pushing
Do you
the
guys-
limits.
Do you release any of your designs? Are you selling any of your designs or anything like that, or is it just?
Not at this stage, but that's the goal. I wouldn't want to put anything out there that hasn't been tested by us first. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Once it's
That's
all
cool.
ticked off and all the I's and T's are crossed, then that might be something we can look into. I
Is-
wouldn't want to give someone a false hope.
Is one of you like the designer and the other one the tester, or do you both like? Because you're doing
No,
CAD,
we're
right?
interchangeable. We can just take over from whatever. Say Harry's working on the CAD designs or something, or the construction. I can take over, and vice versa with all the editing. So everything that you see on our channel, it's just me and Harry doing it. We don't have a massive team. That's it. So all the shorts, all the reels, that's just us. We do a lot.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys look.
That's
You guys
awesome.
look
You guys
a
are
lot
brothers,
alike.
you're twins,
I
you
would
guys are
assume
like-
you're brothers.
Yeah, twin brothers. Yep.
7 minutes younger. So there you go.
Dang, that's why you look
good
so
effort, eh?
good.
Thanks, Mom. Good effort.
They are. Yeah. And
Still got you, Anthony. Oh, there you go.
we're back.
Back again? Oh, yeah.
So, how long have you guys
Is
been
everybody
doing
back?
this for? I don't know if we've told us that yet.
About 60 years between us. So 30 years each.
Dang.
Yeah. In terms
Think
of
about it. You guys don't look that old. How?
Yeah.
Thanks. It's all thanks to our granddad and Greg.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
Genetics.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things. But in terms of like the channel, what's it now like?
Two and a bit years now.
Two and a bit.
In terms of like what we've been doing for the public to see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we've always been doing RC planes and
we do like all the different. We try and do everything. So from everything from jet aircraft to helicopters to FPV drones and wings and planes. Yeah. If it's going to go fast, we're pretty much interested in it. Rockets as well. We do model rockets as well.
yeah.
So tell
That's
us about
awesome.
the.
That
Tell
is
us about
awesome.
the
Did you
Jetman.
guys?
Which one?
The Jetman.
Okay, I'll
The
go grab it.
wingsuit guy.
Yeah, wingsuit guy.
Wing
Do you want wingsuit or do you want Jetman? Which one?
Oh, there's two. I want both.
wingsuit
Okay,
guy.
Okay, we'll start with the Jetman.
Yeah, you want something? He's just over here.
Oh.
I'm just gonna grab him.
There's two different guys. Let's. Yeah, we want both.
Yeah,
well,
why not?
technically it's more than that, but yeah. This is the episode that came out. We did a bit more on the series.
Oh, so Jetman.
So Jetman's based on the Dubai Jetpack
I
man,
see.
and he is in fact, in all intents and purposes, he is me 3D scanned, and he's got 70mm EDF jet turbines on him, and a parachute for landing, and everything's custom. So all the wing, everything like that. Design. It's got a AudioPilot flight controller in it. And it's just a series that we're doing. Very exciting, and all multicolored 3D printed. All the blues and stuff. That's just 3D printing. No paint on this one. And
Wow.
it's an aircraft that will be getting in the sort of into the flight stage of things, into the wind tunnel testing, because we build our own wind tunnel and do all the science and lift and all that kind of stuff. And eventually, when he's ready, he'll be dropping in from the air. So he'll be air deployed off something like a multi-copter or plane. Drop in, punch full throttle, pull up, and then hope it climbs. Get up to altitude, do a lap of the field, full altitude, and then pull that parachute for landing. So
Cool.
What?
Yeah, so he can't land. It doesn't have any retracts or anything on this guy.
Yeah.
Right. So he's got to literally land on his belly.
Yeah. So we try
Literally.
to keep them everything as realistic as we can at this stage, because of course when they did it for real, the full size guys, they dropped in from a helicopter. So we want to keep that clean. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So you're in New Zealand, right? So, I mean, the regulations in New Zealand, are they a little bit more relaxed than they are? Because, I mean,
There's
they don't like us dropping jet guys from RC helicopters and stuff here. You know?
You'll be fine as long as the all out weight meets the requirement. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. He looks
Yeah.
good. So you haven't flown him yet?
No. Just doing a wind tunnel testing and all that kind of thing, calculations and stuff. But we do all the different things like testing the parachutes and things like that. So all the parachute design calculation that's all done by us as well. We do all the design and stuff like that. So we like
And
to
you said you build your own. You said you built your own wind tunnel. Did I heard that correctly?
That's correct. Yeah. Our own wind tunnel. Yeah, it's quite large because obviously all the designs are huge. So not all the designs can fit in it. Obviously the ones that we wear, there's other designs that we're making, but we'll get into that later on. But they can't fit in the wind tunnel, but these guys can. Yeah, that's right. Because we've got one of the other series that we do is the full size wearable flight suit. Yeah.
Holy cow! I'm looking at the wind tunnel right now.
Yeah.
You guys are on a whole
racing,
nother
right?
level.
Yeah, that justifies the racing, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I guess you want to see the wingsuit, right? Because we get because we interview on our channel, we interview different wingsuiters like Jeb Course or Nursto to have a look at. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. So this particular wind tunnel we made it's got a 200 amp ESC with what size
It's
motor?
a 32-inch prop.
32-inch prop
And a VTOL motor from one of our sponsors.
Yeah, and we do the calculations inside. And then we try and get it as accurate as possible. We put smoke through it, and
we've got a fog machine that we want to purchase. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we think it's cool. It's what we always wanted to do.
Dang, you guys, that's phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
it's wild. They legit built their own wind tunnel. Look at this.
Oh, it's a post. Oh, very cool. Yeah,
That's freaking awesome. That is unbelievable.
So and we got the other things like the Batman and stuff like that. We could jump into that a bit. But we could do the origins of the wingsuit if you want.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, let's see. Let's. I can only imagine at this point. Let's see the wingsuit.
Yeah, we'll bring them up. So that the one that you're looking at there, that's the Mark III version. We'll bring the real one in a second. But effectively, it's modeled on a particular design. Peter Salzma, he's a wingsuiter, probably one of the only ones in the world to use a foil on his chest, and that particular design is modeled on that. It's an entirely foam design. It's just foam plain internal structure for that particular design, and we put like a solar foam wrap over the top, just like you do with any kind of model making plane.
Right.
Just incorporate that into a foam design. Here it is. Here.
So you guys are for real. Like, you're not just slapping stuff together. Like, you're actually like, you guys are like going through the steps. Hold on, let me stop sharing real quick so we can see this.
That's the Mark III version. So it's got a propeller on this one, but our other designs don't have propellers. But this is just to be a bit different.
But that's not for flight. That's for extended glide.
Yeah.
So not for flight.
No, just for extending that glide time. So he'll be deployed mid-air as well.
And we have made him fly this off a cliff as well.
Yeah, this guy's been made him fly. But there's Richard again, just 3D scanned.
That's done in a lightweight filament. Yeah.
What are you using for scanning? You keep saying 3D scanning.
When we did this one, we just used a phone, phone app.
Okay.
But I think it did a pretty good job. Did you see the similarities?
Yeah.
So you're using one of those 3D scanning apps on the phone and then turning that into an STL?
When we were doing this, when we designed this one, you couldn't get scanners. So they weren't like
wasn't mainstream.
It wasn't mainstream like it is now. So, but right. Coming along, maybe one day another sponsor might come along and we can get another scanner, but a real high def scanner. But,
So like the previous,
that looks like that's working pretty good for what you guys are doing. Like,
it's not too shabby.
It's not too shabby. Thanks.
No,
and
not at all.
And like the previous design, he also lands by parachute. So you want to keep it to the theme, and and the idea of the extended glide with the propeller is to pull away from the cliff before you pull the chute. Yeah. So you want to punch that throttle out and then glide it in. Is the plan. And so it originally he came from the Mark One. So this is the Mark One design. This is so it runs by flaps and ailerons internal structure. So basically, it's a 3D printed plane internally, but the flaps move. The suit moves around it.
So the cover, I get it. So it's still got ailerons, but it's moving under the covering, and just him moving the covering is giving you control.
Yeah. So and the interesting thing about it, when we were back in that wind tunnel, we were testing it. This particular one kind of changed the design quite a lot for us, because the air pockets in a wingsuit, I'm not too sure if you've ever seen a wingsuit, but they have air pockets that allow the flow of air to go in and inflate the suit.
Right.
Wow.
But also they add an interesting thing, including on the real ones too. They add effectively like a rudder effect. Well, that's what we found in the winter. So that's what we added to this. So he doesn't actually need a rudder.
Have you ever been like real wingsuiting, or is this just all from?
No, we just we just interviewed some of the best in the world and got their views on it. So that's how we developed from that to the Mark II. And I was just showing you that one. I have to turn it on.
You guys crack me up.
Like,
hey, great wingsuit glider, best in the world. I want to make a design RC of you. I got a bunch of questions.
Yeah, some cool dudes out there and girls. Yeah, some cool people out there. Yeah.
No, listen. You're trying to be accurate with it, which I can appreciate. That's awesome. Like, because most people, right? Like, if I was going to do that, I mean, I would just glue a bunch of kite material together, and I wouldn't make it as realistic and accurate. Not like that.
Yeah. No. We really try and get as realistic as we can. So those particular ones led to this design, which of course is the Mark II. So this is me this time. So before you had actually seen Richard all scanned in software, but now this is me. So I do get a feature, So effectively, this is pretty much Harry's entire body scan. Yeah. So this is a scan from a phone, not from like a high def thing like today, but still pretty good. Okay, I'll just turn it on. Hang on, and then you'll get on your side. Yeah. You might hear a click. All good. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me go down. Bring it up. Got too many projects to show you. Okay, so again, same thing. He's got FPV just like those other projects as well. So in this particular one, he's got FPV mounted on his head. If you can see the camera up the top.
Yeah.
It looks like a mini GoPro.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Yeah, but of course we want to go a little bit further, right? So he's got steering. and feet.
He's got sneakers too. Holy cow!
Chucks, I think.
That is great.
And obviously parachute for landing, and then we've gone a little bit further, and he's got a drogue chute because of the experts we talked to. They suggested doing a drogue chute, so we made one of those, designed it all, calculated for the chute, and he has a double layered chute, specific design that to make it more realistic, and then also steering under canopy. So he's the ultimate RC wingsuit.
Wow.
Design, and obviously all the chute and suit and everything custom designed by us, all signed by us. And then there's one other feature that's kind of interesting. He has a tracking mode. There's multiple modes as well, depending on what you want to do. So at the moment he's in what we call glide mode. So obviously, and we've checked this in the wind tunnel that we were talking about earlier. So obviously, right is right, left is left, up is up, normal plain things. But of course, we don't want to stop there. So we call this tracking mode. And this is effectively just like you do if you are tracking. But of course, now the articulation has changed, but it still has the same effect that we learned in the wind tunnel, because of course now he can still articulate, but his arms are, instead of moving in the horizontal, they're actually moving backwards and forwards. But it actually has the same effect in real life. And keeping with the theme,
also having those pockets of air to keep him stabilized
and inflate the
Wow.
suit.
and this one inflates as well. So, and then I can change it back at will.
I'm baffled right now.
And like that.
This is wild.
Cool stuff, you guys.
Dude, it really is. Like, absolutely wild.
Yeah. Obviously, we
So-
always want to take it further, so there's always new stuff coming out.
Can you control him under parachute? Okay, I've
That's what
seen.
we're aiming
I
for,
think
that part,
they
yeah.
make those they make guys now. Like, there's a company that makes a parachute guy that like has servos that you can
Oh, yeah.
like, control. So you'll be able to control him with
Yeah,
parachute.
that's just one of the modes he can do. So he's got a steering mode as well.
That's freaking wild.
And also flare as well. We've added that, so he'll brake under canopy.
Oh yeah. But anyway, those are he's actually quite a good. Most of the designs that you've seen so far are all in flight testing phase. So they're in the wind tunnel, and then some of them have they all gone through the wind tunnel. Those ones, or?
Yeah, all those have gone through the wind tunnel now.
So now we're heading to the field.
And like they've done certain things, like you saw the Mark III, which is the one with that extended glide. He's been made and flown on the channel.
Yeah, he's been from a cliff.
This one, which is the Mark II, he has been base jumped off a cliff as well
Sweet.
with a parachute.
Off a mountain.
Yeah, and that was in Mount Maunganui. Yeah, very cool.
Oh my god,
If you get a chance to get to Mount Maunganui, awesome place, great people.
you guys are awesome. I
So that's
don't
the whole
even.
wingsuit side of things.
I have so many questions. Like,
Yeah, by the way.
Far away.
how does like you guys just woke up one day and were like, we need to just build a wingsuit guy? Like, how does this start? Like, and then how many hours? Like, that dude's pretty like
Yeah.
well built. Like, that's not like popsicle sticks glued
Thank you.
together on servos. Like,
Yeah.
how many hours do you have into
I'm
the
not sure about how many hours, but I can say we went through a few servos just to get that Mark II working the way we want it.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
you also have to allow for the weight. You don't want to go like put a nice big servo in.
And then now he
Right.
weighs 50 kgs or pounds or whatever.
So you got to keep it super lightweight, but also and
how much does he weigh?
we did measure it. Off the top of my head. It would be within less than a kg.
About a kg, I think, something with a
Wow.
battery in. Yeah.
That's not
And
bad.
then- yeah. But the Mark III is a lot lighter. He's in the sort of the ultralight class.
Feather club.
Anthony, do you know what 1 kg is in pounds?
That's
It's like
2.2,
1.2,
isn't it?
right?
2.2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me a second to get the kg.
It's one of those things that we're on the other side of the world. Everything's a bit upside down.
Yeah.
Well, John, you do metric too, though, right?
Yeah, we're metric. Well, we're actually both, but we're metric here. So
Yeah, the Americans are the only ones who love using
Yeah.
like, the non-metric system.
It's cool. I mean, why not just mix it up? Gallons, liters, who cares? It's all
Ounce liters. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Oh God,
So-
that is good stuff.
sticking with the dude guy theme, tell us about the Batman suit, like the Batman guy.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want
he's cool.
He's
So
cool.
he's actually he's a hybrid version
Of the wingsuit.
Of the wingsuit.
and the
Okay.
Jetman. So he's interesting again. So quite a lot of the comments and suggestions. So Richard's just going to go and grab him. He's a lot bigger than these guys. So he has to sit in a very particular place in the workshop. But he's just going to grab him in a second. So we got a lot of comments when we were designing the Mark II. That guy just there, and they suggested, it's cool to have his, the GoPro FPV camera from his head. That's cool, but what about move his head? So we thought, that looks cool, but we don't want to see the GoPro. So what we decided to put the FPV inside his head, so you can't see. You hide the FPV camera, so it's hidden. You see from his eyes on Batman. So here he is.
I'm pulling up Batman on the screen as well. So there's Batman on Facebook right there. All right, hold on. Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing Batman. Let them show us Batman.
Yeah, he's pretty sizable.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
So the camera, the FPV camera, is hidden in his eyes. So his head will articulate and tracking, FPV tracking. But you don't want to see the FPV camera because Batman doesn't have an FPV camera. So
Yeah.
hidden inside his head.
So the camera's hidden behind his tiny little eyes?
Yeah. So it would be like flying through a keyhole through another keyhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that's all good. But yeah,
That's
he's
freaking awesome.
He's he's coming along pretty good. He'll be heading into flight testing phase. This guy soon. Just
Actually, pretty much a whole channel, really.
Yeah,
It's been evolving quite nicely.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, we're going with like a mixed material. So this is what kind of?
So it's a ripstock material, like they make for kites.
Mhm.
Right.
So
Yeah.
once again, we sewed it all up, made the design. It's kind of loosely based on like maybe Batman Begins or maybe the games like Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. And the plan with him is to drop him as well. He's not going to have any power.
No. So he's different again. He'll have I don't want to wreck the surprise, but he'll have a very unique delivery system.
Yeah. very much along with the Batman theme. So we don't want to wreck the surprise, but there's something coming up.
Oh my God. I can't wait for that.
We'll get rid of it.
When's the propulsion system going to be added to Batman? I need to know.
The what, sorry?
When are you guys going to add the propulsion system to him? When's the surprise going to come out?
So he doesn't have he'd be a glider, but
Okay.
yes, for delivery, that's another thing again.
All
So,
right, delivery system? Okay.
Yeah. So keeping it with Batman because he doesn't have a glider as such.
I can only imagine I can only imagine at this point what you guys are going to come up with to deploy Batman.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for all these projects. So I'll just put a plug in for you guys.
Oh, thanks.
I just headed over to H+R Drone Racing on YouTube and I subscribed. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this stuff too. And I encourage you guys to hop over there while you're listening or watching this podcast.
Yeah.
And subscribe to these guys. We'll put a link down below. That's cool stuff, you guys.
I appreciate
These
it.
guys are on a whole nother level. They built their own wind tunnel.
Well,
Like how many people built their own wind tunnel?
Like the coolest thing about it is it's not mainstream stuff, which is really interesting. So
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that like intrigued me. That was one of the reasons I wanted to have them on the show because we're all about like everything RC aviation. We're not one specific genre or the other. And this really fits in that. Like you guys definitely fit in that whole bracket. Oh my God. All right. I'm pulling this up. You guys got to tell me about this now. This is you got to wait until you see this.
Thanks,
There's so much to show you.
Yeah.
Just,
If you've got something particular,
just wait. Yeah, I got something particular. There's probably a story behind this, and I need to know.
keep you on your toes.
oh,
What
dang.
is going on here?
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. So this particular design is called the Drone Pack. So effectively, it's just it's just in the shop over there.
We can't bring it out, unfortunately.
No, he's behind.
He's too big.
He's too big.
That's okay.
But
The picture's good enough.
But yeah, so this particular guy, he's in the early stages of this development. Yes, so we'll be jumping into the next stage, which will be
Fabrication.
So at the moment, what you're looking at is effectively the mock design. So they don't have all the safety aspect, none of that. Don't worry about all that stuff. That's later on. That's not now. So this is just a mock-up version of what it is. It's got the key components. It's got the correct propellers. It's got the motors. It's got ESCs, and because we're styling it in a cyberpunk theme, because we kind of like that theme quite a bit. It's got a Pelican box on its back for where the motors, the
Flight controller,
batteries,
batteries,
autopilot, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, batteries.
all the things that make work. So so this once complete, this one is what we're calling the Mark 1 version. So there'll be still more development to go before it's into the fully I's and T's crossed safety to actually fly it, as a human. But whatever crash test dummy will be effectively one of us.
Yeah. So it will fly.
So what's the idea here, though? You're gonna have a controller in your hand and just
we like. Have you
take off?
Are you big fans of 007?
Yeah. Who is
Yeah,
it?
that's pretty much it. So up and away. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
all that kind
Up
of
in the
stuff
way.
is to be determined. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's exciting stuff. So yeah, it's we're actually looking forward to getting back into that one.
Yeah.
How do you decide who gets to be the test pilot for something like this? Like
We'll probably just both do it, man.
Yeah,
rock,
for sure.
rock, paper, scissors. You go first.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun coming up with ideas and turning them into reality. It's exciting.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. I gotta say, if you guys keep going the direction you guys are going in, you guys will be huge.
Oh, thank you very
You
much.
will be. Is it so? Are you doing this full time at this point, or you guys still have full time jobs? There's another picture of it with the backpack.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, At this point in time, we're just going 100% in.
Yeah.
What do they say? Go for broke.
Go big and go home. So they
Oh, so you guys are all in right now. You're doing this full time.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You only have your dream once, right? So you might as well go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys seem young enough. You can take a shot and go for it. I mean,
yeah,
that's great.
I mean, you can sleep later, can't you? Yeah, he needs it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. 1000%. I can see. I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at this picture now. I can see the Pelican pack.
Yeah. Still
on the backpack. This seems a little dangerous. I mean, most people start out with like the flying bathtub, that kind of design. So at least you're protected from the propellers chopping your head off.
Yeah, but then the downside of that is styling.
You want to look cool, right?
You want to look cool when you're doing these things.
You want to look the part. You want girls to turn up.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to go, hey, look at that sissy sitting in that bathtub. You want to go, hey, look at those cool, handsome dudes.
Yeah.
Wow. Possibly. Who knows? They might be watching.
This is nutty. This is
how much does that weigh right now?
Wait. Well, this is only the mock-up version.
Yeah.
So the true version will be out of. I think we're doing running a poll at the moment for either we do it out of carbon fiber or we run it out of say metal or aluminium. Yeah, you wouldn't probably make it out of steel. That would be a bit crazy.
And some people suggested they said I remember one comment and they said never mind all those things. He's using 3D printing to hold the motor. No, don't worry, guys. It's just a mock-up version. You can't use 3D printing to hold that kind of weight.
But then saying that, if you jump over to our when we flew the 3D printed drone, when we flew the 3D printer, it's a different project that we made and flew on YouTube. That is 3D printing. So when we first tested that particular one, it was we were using a new type of filament called PPACF, one of the stronger filaments available. There's a little mock version of it, but effectively it's like a little. We put a 10 kg 3D printer on the top of it, and then we printed it all out, the structure, and then we put 32-inch props around it, and we were running autopilot, and then it took off. That was quite fun to make that.
Yeah.
So 3D printing can do it.
So yeah, pushing our ability to the limit as well. It's certainly trying to work out those forces because, of course, it's fine to do it at the small scale because you do see 3D printing used on drone frames, but it's a whole new world when you're using that kind of weight and payload. It's probably talking about like 15 kgs in a vertical lift. Yeah, and then obviously the torsional stress on those propellers, insane stuff. But we managed to pull it off. And of course that's gonna it's not just like a one-off stunt. That particular one is going to be used as a workhorse on the channel.
Oh, hold on.
3D printer drone. Yeah, there it is. I got it.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah. I'm doing that.
Yes. When we did that one, we were hiding behind when we first, because when we turned it on, we didn't know if it was going to blow up. Nothing. And then when we got the filament, it had never been tested at that kind of scale. So
and also it's not rated for that.
It's definitely not rated, and safety-wise, I wouldn't say that everybody should do that sort of thing. But I guess you'd say we're trained professionals, I guess. But yes, so when we did that for real, we were hiding behind a riot shield
that we'd made.
That we'd made. So
We didn't know when we turned those propellers on, was it going to blow up? But
Yeah, she's still good.
She's still
Oh
good.
my gosh!
So
Crazy.
what did you print anything while it was flying? What did you print
Not at
while it
this
was
stage.
flying?
So that was just a test of the weight capacity, whether it can physically take that kind of load.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be onto something. I mean, the military might be reaching out to you guys at some point. You know, if you can fly around a 3D printer as a 3D printer is making things for the battlefield.
Just
fly
slide
over
those
to the next guy. Yeah, you guys are definitely onto something.
But yeah, so if you can see, so the internal body, the main mass is all done with the carbon fiber 3D printed filament. All the motor housing, that's done with the filament as well. So yeah, definitely it's not particularly for the faint-hearted to use that kind of stuff. And we absolutely more than maxed it out on the printer that we're using. I think it was the K2. So it's rated for, say, a 300 by 300 build area. We did it by 350 by 350. So absolutely pushing it beyond the machine's ability to be able to print it.
Yeah. So we didn't sleep for like 2 days. I just watched standing beside the machine and just like
adjusting for if something came up or whatever. So yeah,
just to get the two key prints. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
And what kind of printer did you fly? What kind of printer is that? It looks like a bamboo machine.
This particular one's the
Curly High.
Yeah. But
what's it
that
called?
was the lightest one we could find.
What was it called?
Curly High.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 10 kg.
Yeah, that's what we were interested in. We were interested in the weight of it.
Yeah.
Right. You want a light 3D printer to fly around. I can get that.
It's not when you go to the shop they go, oh yeah, so this was a light one.
So that just that printer's still working and we still use it in the shop.
Oh yeah. He's still running. It didn't blow up afterwards. Yeah.
Because when you want to fly your 3D printer, weight is definitely a concern.
It is in our world.
Do you guys live in you gotta live in a small quiet town? There's no way you're getting away with this stuff.
Oh yeah, the neighbors are all pretty good. Yeah. They come and watch us sometimes and stuff. Yeah, they're good.
The neighbors are all pretty good. I'm sure they are.
When live streaming, it's kind of interesting. Sometimes what you don't see behind the live stream feed is you got a whole people walking by or waving at you and those sorts of things. So sometimes you have a whole spectator thing going on, but they're all good. Yeah. We've never had a problem, so that's good.
You guys are awesome. You really are.
So what's the 5 years from now? What's the goal? Where do you guys want to be?
Just to be allowed to
keep doing it.
To be able to keep doing it. There's no particular value or your goal. It's just to be allowed, have the honor to be able to keep making and keep doing it.
Keep making and designing and bring out new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be quite fun.
I can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys. I really can't.
Oh, thanks.
This is some of the coolest. This is some of the coolest stuff. I'm gonna pull up a picture of that giant VTOL. Has that flown yet? Have you flown that giant VTOL yet?
Not considering that yesterday on our live stream we were sanding it still.
You guys have some pretty cool designs. This is
I'll bring it up.
This particular aircraft is inspired by the film Edge of Tomorrow and Transformers. He is in your class, John. He's in the world of large scale. So he's over 2 meters long and probably about 2 meters wide once all the propellers going because they're 28-inch tri-blade propellers.
Yeah.
And this is just the first half. So this is just the front half of the cockpit. And you probably have an FPV head tracking camera in there.
Wow. Yeah.
So once again, a custom design by us. And so
sanding's coming along good.
So we work on the body work in a moment on a channel. Cockpit, obviously resin, clear. That's what we're doing. And obviously it's not going to look like a patchwork quilt in the end. Military camouflage, weathered, looking like straight out of a film. Absolutely. You want it to look
Is that PLA or is that lightweight PLA? What are you printing with?
So this is
in the big boy lens. This is PLA.
Yeah. This is big boy stuff. So 10 millimeters thick infill. I think it's 3% infill, and it's not for the faint-hearted. He is as big as
it's going to be really heavy by the time you're done with it.
Yeah. Big boy stuff.
Yeah.
He's
Big
you
boy
don't
stuff.
need to worry about weight with that guy. He's got
No.
more than enough.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna have tons of big motors, props. I can
Yeah.
imagine it'll be fine.
It's
Hold on a
going to be
second.
cool. Are you grabbing the prop? Yeah. All right, Harry's going to go and get the propeller for you guys to see. But, yeah. It's got
what size
four
prop?
propellers. So it's a 28-inch tri-blade propeller.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of them, and they all rotate, and they're actually smaller than our.
And what's that going to be like 12S? What are you flying? Yeah, it's got to be like
Absolutely,
12S. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, so 4 of these, and they'll effectively in flight. The whole nacelles for each motor will rotate forwards into forward flight like plane mode,
Yeah.
and then rotate back into drone mode.
Those props have to be expensive just for those props. I mean, that prop's probably $200 just for that prop.
All credit goes to our sponsors. Thanks, guys. Yeah,
Oh,
can do it.
man.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. You can't do these kind of things without
Right.
help.
Help or
Agreed.
deep pockets, one of the two.
One of the two, exactly. Yeah, hold on a second. There's some
Yeah,
other
looking
stuff,
forward to
guys.
that. Looking forward to that project for sure. Yeah.
So what is this thing? You guys, is this like a speed run?
Oh, hang on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is what we're dubbing the FUV prototype speed wing with parachute rocket ejection. So he's going to land with parachute, but with a rocket ejection. That was something that was suggested to us on our live stream community. So big thanks to those guys. Yeah, so he's landing under canopy, and I believe at this stage the current goal for takeoff is on a catapult. That's what we're possibly going to be doing.
That's awesome.
And he's here's him. He's got.
I mean, you guys should get into there's a whole community now doing speed runs with drones. You guys should get into that speed run stuff. You have your own wind tunnel for testing.
Yeah, so that's cool. Just send us the link afterwards. We're pretty much done for most things.
That's wild. I saw the coaxial drone. That's pretty cool too. Where's that one? The coaxial drone's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's an
the
interesting
community
design.
dubbed this on the push coaxial aircraft. So it's got 2 drone motors on the back, and this one's inspired by the video game series called Crimson Skies. That's where it was sort of inspired by. Yeah. So yeah, so 2 motors back to back. So so something like the Miami Vice plane. I think it's with the what's it called? The something 700 Cessna 700. Yeah. But he's got one on the front and the back, so we thought we'd just put 2 on the back.
How did this fly? Did it fly good?
He's just finished the flight testing phase and steering phase, and we're probably like the next episode that we do will be just go for broke and punch it.
Nice.
So yeah.
You guys are living the dream. I gotta tell you, you guys are living the dream. You get to wake up and just build cool stuff all day. Like, I'm kind of jealous right now.
Very lucky. Very lucky.
To be honest with you.
Thanks.
The wind tunnel just baffles me still. I'm still baffled by the whole I built a wind tunnel thing. Like, that's just crazy.
So with the wind tunnel, like, are you guys, when you put the smoke through the wind tunnel, is it pretty wide open or is it pretty focused? How are you doing that?
So yeah, it can vary depending on what you want to do in terms of your output. In terms of like for the camera to see as well, that's another thing from the, so as an audience point of view, we can make it wafer thin, but it doesn't necessarily come up on the high speed slow motion. Oh, that's a cool one. So if you talk about this particular design, this is was a French, British SAS design that came up. It was never went public. Never went public. If you ever search it in Google, you won't see much on it. Probably just this model version. And effectively, what it was when it came out is it's a boat and a submarine. So it's a hybrid design for close infiltration. So effectively, at the back of this design, it's it's an RC, effectively an RC boat. We designed our own 3D printed hull outboard and hull, and effectively those thrusters at the top are technically drone motors, but they go up and down for dive planes.
Yeah, and the inflatable side of things, they'll deflate the pontoon to submerge and then re-inflate when you're on the surface.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Thanks,
The more I dive through, the more baffled I become.
yeah.
Yeah, we're quite busy.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely say that. That's for sure.
Yeah, and obviously we do all the the normal FPV flying and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But we tend to do that more on just a live stream, just for fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, when we're aerodrome and chasing planes or something like that.
So what's
Right.
what's your biggest challenge you find with everything that you do? What's the challenge or hurdles that you guys have come across?
I'd say get up to the to getting all the I's and T's crossed to get up to the flight testing phase.
So, like, if you're running, so you got the mouse over the coaxial one, the coaxial plane there, it runs autopilot. So, the software alone isn't really, they aren't quite streamlined, are they?
No.
There's a lot of man hours just to get the system to work. That one you've got there, that's the autonomous drone boat that we made. So he propels himself along. That's based on the whole design from Miami Vice. Yeah, big fan of Miami Vice. Who doesn't like John Thompson, right? It's cool.
I get what you're saying about the Autopilot stuff. Autopilot is great, but you're right. It's not just plug everything in and go. Like, there's a lot of setting up that goes, and especially if you're doing custom stuff like you guys are doing, there's a lot of configuring, and it's not like it's. I don't want to knock it because it really is great software and it's super strong.
Very good. You gotta know what you're doing.
To designers, I don't want anybody to think I'm bashing it at all, but it's got a little bit of a learning curve, right? Like, it's
absolutely. Yeah.
Right. Now,
Very cool.
you guys probably could use iNav does have VTOL capabilities now, so you probably could use iNav, which is a little bit easier than Autopilot.
Oh yeah. Have we done any on it?
No, just
another learning curve. Why not? Right?
Yeah, well, it is. So iNav was originally based off of Betaflight, so it's got like that kind of configurator.
Right.
But it is, the VTOL part of it is a little bit easier than the Autopilot stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done some VTOL stuff too, so
Nice.
it definitely can be, transitioning is going to be tough with that big plane. That's going to be your biggest part, is going to be transitioning, because it's going to be heavy.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that Jonathan, you do quite a lot to do with the jet side of the world, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or at least from what I've seen, anyway. We haven't made any jet aircrafts other than the Jetman, but we obviously have flown in the past. We had like the F-18 and things like that, and we try to keep
that EDF,
but the EDF jet. Obviously other people in the club have got the turbine stuff. Very cool. Something that we'd like to look forward to in the future is doing that turbine, big boy stuff. That'd be cool.
Turbine Jetman.
One of the things that's kind of we're seeing now with the turbine end of things is, I just did a test a few weeks, but probably a month and a half ago. It was the FTL, the M10 turbine. And something we're seeing a lot more with turbine technology is, rather than so when turbines start right now, you've got essentially a fuel drip that ignites. And now you're seeing more injectors and things like that, where that turbine that I did the test on, it can be in any orientation and start. So it would work really well for if you're trying to do VTOL stuff, right? Because it can be vertical and start the same as if it was horizontal. So, we're seeing a lot more of that kind of stuff, which is cool.
Yeah. That FTL motor you're talking about looks super slick.
Yeah.
It looks like futuristic turbine, basically.
Yeah,
like, it's wild.
exactly.
I mean, that's effectively what the original guy did. He just effectively strapped your turbines onto his aircraft.
Oh, you're talking about the real Jetman.
The real Jetman, yeah. Yeah, no, you guys could do a small turbine Jetman in the future. That would be cool as hell.
Yeah.
Expensive to crash if it doesn't go right. If it doesn't go right, it's going to cost you a lot more than it does right now.
Yeah, that's what we always say. You got to risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of risking.
Yeah.
It's a lot of risking. No,
well, that's what we say, like someone's got a McLaren or Ferrari,
Yeah.
He's risking it every day. But, he looks cool doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you guys are definitely on your way. I can see you guys definitely getting much bigger in the future if you keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Especially like if a bunch of these maiden flights go really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can definitely see that happening.
yeah. Sure.
These,
Yeah, well,
some of these projects are just bananas.
we just have to make them work, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean,
again.
that's what a lot of it is, right? You just keep tweaking it until it works.
Yeah.
What is
Well,
this?
that's quite the good thing about, like, say, if it's 3D printed, it looks good on a crash, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's stale.
Explodes.
So that's one good thing.
Yeah.
An effect. Yeah, like, if you're doing a stunt like Jackie Chan used to do, they always had that smoke powder. You know, where they go, "Ha!"
Yeah.
What? So, have you done any cool projects? You said you did some stuff with rockets. Have you worked rockets into any of your projects yet?
Oh yeah. So we talked about with that the FPV prototype wing. So that will use a rocket motor for parachute ejection. On a live stream series, we built a rocket which is the Iron Man series.
And we put ourselves in it.
And we put our so we did Iron Man launch that, and we also put our cells inside a rocket and launched that on a micro scale, obviously, because you know. But
That's awesome.
yeah. So that's a design that we came up with. And, yeah.
That is so
it
awesome.
worked 100%.
That is
Amazing.
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
So I think it was a C-class motor.
Yeah. Yeah. How did it fly? Did it fly okay?
Spot on.
Really?
Absolutely like a bullet, straight up in the air.
Wow.
Wow.
No dips or anything, just 100% perfect.
A little Insta360 camera on his back or something would be really cool to.
Yeah.
You probably end up sacrificing the camera, but the footage would be really cool.
Yeah.
Well, if Insta360 wants to get in contact with us, we can.
Yeah.
Send them the camera, they'll strap it to Iron Man and send him into the atmosphere.
We just put that little logo of their one up and we all good. Yeah,
That is funny. All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. It's been a blast, to be honest with you. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future, and I can't wait to see some of these projects flying.
Do you have any suggestions or ideas yourselves, just by talking to us today, what you think we should be doing? Or like maybe a project, or any words of advice from the masters?
So I'm not one to talk because I have a million projects that I'm working on at one time too right now. My biggest suggestion would be focus on getting one of them, like that VTOL one. Focus on getting that one done, get it flying. And then go from there and see where you're at. Yeah.
Good advice.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? Because right now, and it's just outside looking in, and you guys are awesome, I'm not bashing you or anything at all, but it seems like you have a bunch in the testing phase. I think if you get a bunch of that stuff flying and you're able to film it flying, I think from your content standpoint, from people watching you, your fan base, I think it'll just grow from there. And that's what I was saying with like Iron Man, right? If you did strap a little camera on the back of Iron Man, you're probably going to sacrifice the camera. But a view of, I don't even know how you would really do it. Maybe a stick with a camera shooting down onto Iron Man's whole body with him flying through the air. Right? But if you got that shot, I mean, that's millions of views.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you guys have already put the work in, capitalize on the work that you've put in. And then go from there. Like a turbine Jetman would be awesome, right? That would be nobody's done that. It would be wild. I've never really seen an RC Jetman to begin with, but
it's the only one in the world.
Right. A turbine RC Jetman would be cool.
Mark II. The Mark II.
And with your wind tunnel stuff, like I said, I've been seeing a lot on I believe they just created a group on it. Like I've been seeing a lot on speed runs with drones and wings.
Okay.
I think you guys should enter the speed run space. You guys have a wind tunnel, a self-made wind tunnel. I mean, I would even do a series on how you guys, I don't know if you documented or like
we did.
Showed everybody how you put your wind tunnel together, but that is awesome as well. Not like everybody has the space for a wind tunnel, but
We've got a
having
car for it. That's fine.
yeah,
Who needs the car? Can sit out in the
it's
rain.
neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, your own unique designs. You guys are on the right path. I would just,
Thanks.
I would love
The
to see
good
some
thing-
of that stuff. fly.
The good thing about all the things that you just said are literally just around the corner. So there you go.
Right,
Perfect.
right, and that's going to be awesome. Like that VTOL quad plane, it's going to be a little. The programming on that's probably going to be your biggest struggle. Is once you finally get it all built, getting it to transition and stuff is going to be a little tough because it's going to be heavy. So what's going to happen is with that one, when you go to transition, because it's going to be heavy, it's going to want to just drop.
Yeah.
So transition, 100 feet in the air. Don't transition too low to the ground. It's going to need space to kind of transition. Right. But other than that, you guys are on the way. I mean, I think it was great having you guys on. When you're famous in like a year, remember us. We'll have you back on.
Yeah.
Honor. Yeah, honor to
Thanks very much for inviting us.
Yeah,
absolutely. It was one of the. I think it was one of the funniest episodes, best episodes we've had in a while.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
thank you for that.
Glad to be allowed. There you go.
Yeah, it's awesome. You guys are great. So have a great night. Thanks for coming on the show,
Awesome.
John.
Thanks, guys.
As usual, thank you.
Yeah.
And guys, all of their links will be in. Definitely subscribe and watch these guys because they're going to be doing some crazy stuff in the
Heck
future.
yeah.
All right, everybody,
Awesome.
have a good night.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.